Welcome to a new episode of the Agile Time Box. 5 minutes of Agile thinking with Billy Adams. Today's topic is the framework's trap and how to escape it. It's plenty of statistics around the adoption of Agile out there, and all of them are somehow different. Some look at specific frameworks. Other focus on the adoption of Agile by software development teams. And other look outside of the IT world. I believe numbers per se are not relevant. But there is one element that they all have in common. All of them show an exponential growth in the adoption of Agile frameworks in the last few years. What really surprises me is that articles and blog posts that mention those statistics are often over-enthusiastic about these numbers. It's certainly great that so many businesses are making the shift from waterfall to Agile. But are they? Are they shifting their culture to Agile? Or they are only implementing some Agile practices, expecting it to be the silver bullet that will allow them to become fast and ship twice the work in half the time? Yes, if you spotted some sarcasm in that last sentence, you are not wrong. Doing twice the work in half the time. This is how one of the creators of Scrum, the most adopted Agile framework of all times, decided to title his book. It should not come as a surprise if many of the companies that start using Scrum do it for the wrong reason, and measure success looking at the number of features shipped in a period of time, instead of focusing on the value created for the business and its customers. This is what I call the framework trap. When organizations focus on implementing the process and forget about what that process should help to deliver, it's like building the perfect hydraulic network, putting effort in making sure that there are no leaks, keeping the pressure at the right level, controlling the temperature, and then using it to distribute dirty water. Having said that, frameworks are good. But they are not the goal. They are tools aimed to take away the overload of thinking about how to do things, so you can concentrate on the most important elements. The what and the why. The combination of what you deliver and why you do it is what truly generates value. If you want to avoid the framework trap, or want to escape it, start by looking at the bigger picture. Make sure that your entire organization is aligned to strategic goals. Then, use the Agile frameworks and practices of your choice to reach those goals faster. Of course, there is no magic formula that will solve all of your problems. However, I have noticed that organizations in the framework trap often need to address similar aspects of their approach. So I have 3 tips that will help you avoid or escape the framework trap. Tip number 1. Set clear strategic goals and share them. There is a very quick test that you can run to understand if an organization is communicating their strategic goals effectively to their teams. After asking to the team members what they are working on, ask them why. If the answer will be along the lines of, because my boss said so, or because the product owner said this is the priority, or because this is our sprint goal, this is a clear sign that there is no alignment. What you want to hear is an explanation of how and why their work is contributing to achieve a specific company strategic goal. Second tip. True transparency is double-sided. Transparency is a key element of many Agile frameworks. Nonetheless, it's often misunderstood. Many people think of transparency as something unidirectional that goes from the teams towards upper levels of the organization. So what they implement is a one-way transparency system, where management can access information about what the team is working on and how the work is progressing. In the best-case scenarios, they have also visibility of the issues faced by the teams. What often is missing, however, is a similar level of transparency towards the teams. Management and stakeholders should be open. Share information, risks, and decisions with the teams to increase alignment and foster an environment where everyone is willing to contribute to the true purpose of the organization, rather than being demotivated by the limited vision of a dry list of tasks. Third tip. The definition of done is not enough to deliver value. The definition of done is an extremely useful tool to ensure that a feature is delivered respecting quality standards and is ready to be released from all points of view. In some cases, when teams are mature enough, their definition of done also includes the actual release to production. Although this is essential, it is not enough to ensure delivery of value. All features should include what I call the definition of success. In other words, a definition of metrics that will enable measuring the actual delivered value after that the feature has been shipped. Only with this information, we can have confidence that we are moving towards the right direction and that teams are contributing to achieve the strategic goals. In conclusion, whether you are thinking of adopting Agile in your organization, or you already started your journey, keep in mind that there is no Agile framework which can lead to success on its own. The entire organization needs to embrace a value-driven approach and support it with transparency and focus on outcomes. Do this, and good things will come. This takes us to the end for today. Thank you for listening to the Agile Time Box. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe and share it with your network. See you in the next episode.